came to announce to Kenyans when you did? And why was it a problem that the last 27 polling stations were disputed? 27 constituencies. What happened that they were not announced? Maybe you tell us exactly how it is that Ngulia could not even make an announcement of the results in the 27 constituencies. According to the IEBC Secretariat, they said, and this is, I may not paraphrase the CEO, but this is what he said. When the results, he said that for every polling station that was announced, the results were verified by the agents of the various, of the presidential candidates. They would verify the results based on what they had received themselves from the ground, and once they were satisfied, the results would be announced. Now, why is it that you're trying to create a narrative that these results were not true, yet you announced them yourself for the past 6 days? And one of you actually in your press at Serena said, we've been working very well until this morning. Very well until this morning. That you found the gap was so narrow, you said you will not accept that. One of you commented that in that meeting of the final 27, you will not accept, the gap is too narrow. So whose interest were you representing, if I may ask?
Lastly, just from where Governor Selva stopped, indeed at the Serena conference, Commissioner Nyang'aya, you are the one who averred that you have worked so well until this morning. And therefore, if you had worked so well and you are receiving results, you are being verified, and you are all in Bomas. I was in Bomas myself. The whole floor of Bomas, that is the exercise that was going on, of receiving, verifying, that verification being done even by party agents, including our own party agents, who unfortunately on the fateful Friday when there was violence here, you saw even their gadgets being stolen on the floor, the full glare of the media. So until the day you went to Serena, everything, in your own words, seems to be okay and you're working so well. Two, you have said that the commissioners, and even in your presentation, Commissioner Anderi, you said you did not, the commissioners never verified his was chairman and a group he had selected. I would want to know, in your own understanding, if the commissioners are to verify, did you logically and with all practicality expect that from the 40-something thousand forms coming into Bomas, 7 of you were expected to verify and tally yourself, 7 of you, and that question had been asked by Senator Omar earlier. And in all previous elections, you may not have benefited from conducting another election, but at least 3 of the other commissioners had conducted another election before you. Did you logically expect that 7 of you would sit somewhere, tally all the forms? You have also said you had never seen any of the Form 34As, 34Cs. They are all on the portal, IEBC portal. And I respectfully heard what my senior counsel, His Excellency Kalonzo, said in terms of publishing election results. But if you read the Elections Act that was guiding your work as commissioners, I think it's section 39(1)(c) of the Elections Act, says that determination and declaration of results, the commission shall determine, declare and publish the results of an election immediately after the close of polling. And once he says, for purposes of a presidential election, the commission shall publish the polling result forms on an online portal maintained by the commission. And I believe that was done. So I want to disabuse the notion that it has to be necessarily in the Kenya Gazette. The law is very clear that even on the online portal where all those forms are published, did you, as the four commissioners, the Cherera 4, Christian Cherera 4, attempt then to even tally? Because it doesn't mean that if Chebukati said you do not tally and the results are on a public portal, you cannot tally, and you ought to have known if what you are telling us that you truly believed that it was your work to tally, verify each form and tally it yourselves. I would then want to believe that unless you abdicated your responsibility then as commissioners, you ought to have been tallying. Did you have an alternative tally that led to the assertions that were being said at Serena that the gap is too small? You do not agree with the results, and as has been said here by other people who are presented before us. Lastly, you are here, two of you, and Commissioner, I don't know whether Commissioner Cherera is out of the country or here. Commissioner Irene Masit says she's out of the country on security concerns.